Alright, hey guys, this is going to be part 2 of Maple Leaf Rag. I'm going to play from where we left off last time in the first video. If you haven't watched it, make sure you watch it because we're working on the A section and I'm breaking it down into manageable pieces. So, this is where we left off in the last video. Okay, so I'm assuming you guys have practiced that so that we can move on to the next part. So, you know, don't mess around, you gotta practice it. Now after that, immediately following that, you're gonna move into this little thing, transition thing that's gonna lead you into the next part, and it sounds like this. And I'm assuming if you guys are watching this video, obviously you looked it up. I'm assuming you know what the piece sounds like, so that's an assumption, because if not, you know, why else would you be here? So what this is, it's simple. The left hand is literally 1/8 note, A flats all the way up, 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the lowest A flat on the keyboard, and then up 4 octaves. And I like to play it with my second finger, and you can do what you want there. And in the right hand, it's outlining a flat minor chord with octaves. So the A flat above the bass, you do 16th notes. A flat B, A flat, same thing up. A flat B, A flat, same thing up. So together, you know. Now, the part after that, what you're gonna do, technically the left hand is up here in the treble. Here's middle C. You're up here on D, F, A flat, B. I think that's a D. Let's see. I think that's D diminished 7 chord. Not gonna get too much into theory. It's been a while since I've done theory, so it escapes me. But I think that's D diminished 7. Here's middle C again. You're over here. The left hand is doing this 4 times. Then you move up to A flat chord inverted 4 times. E major chord, E, A flat B twice. Back to the A flat 3 times. Back to this E flat 7 chord minus this from the other part once, and then A flat and C once. So the whole thing slow. Sorry, my mistake. Now for those chords, I like to keep my middle finger on the A flat the whole time, because except for the first one, because it makes it easier to switch between them. Now so memorize that. I think it's easier to learn the left hand first and memorize it, and then do the right hand, and then put them together. But you can do what you want. Just a suggestion. Now what's the right hand doing? You're up here. A flat octaves, and you're doing this. Sorry. So what's that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 syncopated. Then you come here to E flat, to A flat F, to C, to E flat. So back to A flat F. So then you come down here. This is syncopated. Outlining an E major chord, but you have this passing note here, B flat. So E, A flat, to B flat, to E, B, to A flat, B, then E flat, C, to A flat, E flat, C again. So back to A flat, E flat, B flat, E flat, A flat. Now, together, when you put them, you're gonna have to go very slow, and make sure in ragtime the left hand is very important. You have to keep a steady beat. It's the backbone of it, because the right hand's doing all the embellishments and all that, and the left hand is keeping a steady march beat. So if you have to practice with a metronome, you could do that. I don't really like doing it. It drives me crazy, but it is helpful, so you might want to do that. Now when you put these together, the first 4 here line up with the 4 of these, and then the last one syncopated comes in. So okay, then you move there. So look, I'm gonna play it slow, and hopefully you guys can see how the hands, the interplay between them. My mistake. Let me start over. Now make sure you have the right hand memorized and the left hand memorized separately, so that when you go to put them together, you know which notes you have to play. You're not wondering, it makes it easier. Now these last two, there's the B flat that's missing from the whole thing, because remember it's just E flat, G, D flat, but you bring that in, completes it, and then when you bring this in with this, it's the complete A flat. And make sure you pay attention, you bring out those syncopations. That's important. It gives the piece, it gives ragtime its feel. Okay, so that, now after you do that, You move everything down an octave, same left hand. Instead of over here, now you're in the bass, and you do this. Same thing. Right hand, same. There's a slight variation, but it's pretty much the same. So before up here, these come in together. But now when you move it down an octave, this one comes in first. Before the beat, and it's syncopated. If you can hear, this is syncopated. This first one. So now, if you guys, I hope you can see how the hands, I'm trying to call out the notes. I don't know, whoever's going to be watching this, what your familiarity is, if you know the notes and you're just looking for, to refine it, to put them together. But I'm trying to call out the notes to help out whoever has a hard time with reading, because I'm terrible at it. I fucking hate it. I can't sight read. It takes me forever to read, but that's how I learned the piece, and listening. So, feel free to comment if you need clarification on anything. Now I'm gonna play it from the little transition to those slowly. My bad. Now, I'll play everything we have so far. After that, it repeats. And it ends on this A. The second ending ends on an A. It's going to lead you into the B section, which is this. And that's another video. So, for the first ending leads you back into the repeat. The second ending is the same, except instead of that being your last note, you're over here on the A natural. So play it again with the repeat. Then when you get comfortable, you can speed it up. Okay, so that's the whole thing, A section. I'll go over the new part again with the left hand. Right hand. This part. Okay, so practice that. After that, we'll do the B section. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, whatever you want. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.